Cage 2 Stream 1. Okay, so here's the thing, Brian. So what's it? I originally was going to I originally thought of, oh, let me play through the entirety of all the Kingdom Hearts games, over again. Because I'm gonna do it anyway on PlayStation, so I might as well stream it. But then I remembered just how long the Kingdom Hearts games are, but the fact that, that first stream I did, that was like, 3 hours straight of me just playing Kingdom Hearts 1? We only fucking finished basically the game's prologue. So I figured, yeah, maybe I'll just wait until I get to the super boss and then stream that part, because that was the entire point behind it anyway. So, ooh, that's too much. Ooh, that's also too much. Fucking, how small can we make this texture? Wait, 5. What if I make can I make the text a bold? Ooh, that's not like Rush music. Okay, wait, what if I make this here, and then double it? But if I do Drop Shadow, ooh, that works. Ooh. Now let me see what this MF chat looks like. How are you still playing Persona 5? Man, I don't know. You think I still want to be here? I started out doing this because I was petty. I'm not still supposed to be playing this goddamn game. I shouldn't have started streaming in the first place. Like I said, I only did it because I was petty, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of people saying this game's good. I'm gonna record myself playing it so that I have proof of all these things that are in the game happening. And now I'm locked in, so you know how it be. So yeah, so now we're here. Your highest rated game ever? Hi, Pizza Steak. Considering the fact that you know that about me, but I don't recognize your username, I'm going to assume you're someone who I already know. But if you're not someone who I already know, welcome to the stream. And as you've somehow correctly guessed, I do in fact hate Persona 5. Unless you weren't being sarcastic, in which case, whoops. I would have expected you to finish it by now. Well, I mean, the only parts that I do off stream are like the real world stuff. Everything I do on stream are the palaces. So off stream, I played a sizable amount of this game, but you know, the palace and stuff, I only ever do that whenever I stream the game. And it's not like I stream the game all the time, so... sign thing. If I had the... whatever. If I had the time to stream every day or whatever, then... sure. If I had the time to stream every day, I would have finished this ages ago. Because between on stream and off stream, yeah, that's good money. Because between on stream and off stream, I'd have like multiple hours to get through dungeons and real world stuff. Wow, that is something. Piss baby damage. Damn, it's that nigga that reflects magic. Ryuji, you take this. You don't do a lot of magic damage. Also, you'll block it. I forgot, all of you have unlocked Persona. Or, not all of you, Morgana doesn't, because he sucks. But, yeah, I forgot they have unlocked Persona, so they block their own element now. This game's really fucking easy, by the way. Just in case any of you may not be aware. the store still locked? Cool. Just play another game, please, Dad. I'll play another game eventually. I do play other games on stream. Just, you know. I was asking your highest rated game, like out of 10. Okay. So obviously my highest rated game out of 10 is a 10 out of 10. And the answer that I give is usually Donkey Kong Country Returns, because oh, you turned around, but alright. Because the answer in my heart of hearts is like Dragon Quest 11, but I also haven't played the game in like 4 years. And every time I try to think of like the things that are good about the game, oh right, it's that bug. Okay, that's annoying. Right, you can't baton pass if. Can I just have Ryuji take it? Hi Curry, what kind of message does that send? Luckily they're fucking stupid, so they all did the same thing and set up a fucking physical wall. Oh, Mekidola. Thanks, asshole. I bet you feel like a real fucking genius for that one. Now give me money. Oh yeah, so the answer I always give is Donkey Kong Country Returns, because the real answer is Dragon Quest 11, but I haven't played the game in a while, and every time I try to think of like the things I would praise about that game, I do struggle a little bit. And since I do, in fact, put a lot of stock into the things I can explain about my thought process, you know, I can't exactly confidently give that as the answer to my favorite game of all time. Never mind, battery. But then there's also Fire Emblem Awakening, because I like that game a whole lot. But the question as to whether it's my favorite game of all time is weird, because do I like the game a whole lot? Yes. Do I think it's a 10 out of 10 game? Yes. But it would feel weird to me to call a game that I think doesn't have a good story my favorite game of all time. Because, let it be known, Fire Emblem Awakening does not have a good story. Shit, it barely has a story. It's not a stealth game. So, like, yeah, I like Fire Emblem Awakening more than I do Dragon Quest 11 to an extent, and even Donkey Kong Country Returns to an extent. And I think the writing is really good, but the story doesn't exist. And of course, it is a video game. So the game part is the most important thing. The story isn't like all that, but you know, it feels strange to me to be like, oh yeah, this is my favorite game of all time, 10 out of 10. Basically perfect. The story sucks though, and all the best characters and all the best writing is completely optional. Also, please remove Morgana off your team. See, that's the unfortunate thing, Rian, is that Morgana is, unfortunately, one of the only 3 good characters in this game. The other 2 being Ryuji and An. Which means that you're likely never going to see Morgana not being on my team, because Morgana is really fucking useful. Because Miracle Punch is really good for getting crits when you don't have anything that's super effective, and he's the best healer in the game. Also, he skipped over Haru's Awakening, because fuck you. So yeah, that's the unfortunate reality, is that Morgana's a really good character. In gameplay, not in story. Fuck not in story. Sure. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I just got over being sick. So that might happen a few times. What song is this? Something's from Tekken. Oh right, Urban Square. I honestly forgot to put that song in. And Haru's dead. That's what you get for using Bullet, you stupid idiot. I should heal myself. They're annoying and free bait to anal war art. That's certainly a sentence. And yes, I agree, Morgana does suck. But unfortunately, Morgana's a really good character, the best healer in the game. The best healer in the game and just a good support unit, so womp womp. No one else really compares. Oh, they're weak to fire. That's interesting. Who's ready to take a fat bad beat? Yeah, whatever. Brain shakers. I mean, is it gonna be to Sai? Is this that straightforward? Okay. Sometimes it's weird because sometimes in Persona, like there will be bosses that aren't at all to any elements. So half the time when I do get to a boss, I forget to even try to use an element. Especially some straightforward damage usually works. Also, is the dungeon about to kick me out? Please let the answer be no. Or this would be a fucking waste of a day. Sweet. Yo, hey Alfonso. Alfonso, why is your BFBK issue so that you guys red nose? That's our BFB from Dream of Distance. Yeah, it's at the end of Dream of Distance. Dream of Distance is trash, like this game, not gonna lie. I hated this boss because I think it's easily one of the worst boss fights I've ever done, up there with the Dragon in Cold Steel 33. Well, not this one, the one of this dungeon. See, that's the thing, right? Is that a lot of people cite the Okumura boss as the worst one in the game, and I understand why. Because it is a bad boss by, you know, any given metric. But it's not a particularly offensive bad boss. Like, yes, it is bad by the objective standard of it is not fun, but like, it's just fighting guys. That's all you do. Which, like, yeah, like I said, that does make it bad. I forgot to heal. That does make it bad and all, but like, of all the things to actually, what's the lose week to? Die. Wait. Of all the things to be like, oh yeah, this boss is bad. It's like it feels a bit strange to pick on Okumura specifically, since the answer is that they kind of all suck. Do I die here? No, he's starting to get that reflex magic. Morgana, give me that fat team heal, and this is why he's one of the best characters in the game. And now he's despaired. That's annoying. Nothing I can use. That's annoying. So here's what I'll do. And they're dead. But yeah, so because yeah, the Okumura boss is just boring. It's just you fight the guys, and then the boss ends with like 30 extra minutes. Probably gonna be even less on this playthrough because we're playing on New Game Plus. Oh yeah, before I forget. First, I have this bitch. And then get her stats right. Get her out, get him in. And now that game's back to being perfect. None of the Final Legend fights are great when you think about it. That's what I'm saying, is that, like, they kinda all suck. Okumura is, like, the most boring of them, but the worst? You know? Like, I would absolutely cite, what's it? Fucking... face in the second one, Madarame. I would definitely cite Madarame as being a worse boss, simply because you waste your time more and in a more annoying way. Like, oh, wow, that's loud. Like, Okumura wastes your time in that... That's better. Okumura wastes your time in that, like, the fight is boring, so it feels like a meta waste of time. But Madarame wastes your time in that, like, you have to, you know, do the bullshit. Right, flex physical, not magic. Sorry, I very much go on autopilot when I play this game, so I'm just like, oh yeah, it's just like, have Morgana do either Miracle Punch or Garula, have Ryuji hit Consult Dive, and then have On hit Nakulao. I did a lot of Mementos grinding, so that is certainly my fault for going on autopilot. Because autopilot is certainly all you need from Mementos. But yeah, Madarame like has to have you hit multiple things that are weak to the same thing sometimes. So it's like, oh, I'm sitting here using hit all with wind because fucking of course alright. Persona 5 is a stealth game. Hit them all with wind because you know I 3 of them are weak to magic, so use the multi-hitting magic move. But oh, whoops, sorry. Turns out you're a big fat dumb idiot. And one of them actually heals from magic. So you did damage to 3 of them, but now one of them is up. So now they're all off balance, which means you have to do a little bit of extra damage to that one, so that, you know, you hit them, you knock them all down in the same turn. Which means that you really hope someone doesn't miss their attacks. Yusuke Ryuji. Yusuke Ryuji. Not that everyone else doesn't miss, of course, but they have higher miss rates than everyone else. At least I'm pretty sure they do. I know for a fact Yusuke does, but Ryuji might just suck. Sai was fine, I guess, kind of nothing though. Yeah, so Sai is like the most whatever. She does the thing that Persona 5 does a lot, where they try to pretend like it has a mechanic, where it's like, oh, you gotta hit the roulette table and do the boppity boopity, when in reality it's mostly scripted. It's effectively scripted, I should say. There's nothing really of importance happens at all. Are you going to play P3 at some point? That's the thing, right? Is that... So I thought about this. I don't know if I want to play... Because currently there exists 3 prominent versions of Persona 3. There's Persona 3 the original, there's Persona 3 Portable / Fez, and then there's... Reload. And what I did for Persona 4 and 5 is I played their originals first before I played their enhanced versions, which I say played, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't played Golden and I haven't played Royal, but that's eventually the plan, is to play Golden and Royal. But for 3, it's different because I was going to play 3 and then I was going to play Fez because from what I hear, Portable just kind of isn't worth it at all. So yeah, I was going to play 3 and then I was going to play Fez, but it almost seems pointless now with Reload, because now it's like, okay, so do I play 3 and then Reload, or do I play Fez and then Reload? Or do I play all 3 games? And that last one does not sound like an entertaining prospect to me. The chief clerk is lazy. He has to sit around munching sweets all day. Yes, thank you, Ryuji. Thank you, On. Thank you, Futaba. Thank you, Makoto. The chief clerk has been much okay. Thanks. So, now I'm at the point where so the absolute last case, or the absolute, like, worst case scenario, if I really cannot decide any of them, would be all three. But I really don't want to do that, because that would take a lot of time. Which, I say that, but I have, at this point in my life, spent, 200 hours playing Persona 5, and I'm not even fucking done with my third playthrough yet. So it's not like I can... It's not like I have a leg to stand on when it comes to, like, you know, oh, this will take too long. And of course, there's always the other thing of, what if you just do neither? You don't have to play Persona 3 the original. You don't even have to play Fez. That's kind of the point of releasing the new one, isn't it? And while that's technically true, in fact, I have to say technically, while that is true, I don't have to play the originals in any capacity. I feel like I'm missing out on a vital piece of narrative discussion by not having played them at all. Because people bring things up like, oh, remember when this happened in the original game? And how it's different in Fez? I sit there and I go, oh, what? Because I assumedly haven't played the original in this hypothetical scenario that I've made up. Show me the money. 722 yen! What the fuck? Actual cheapskate. I should have just fucking zucked them and that would have been better. Aye, that's disappointing. That's not a lot of XP there, too. I can't hide in this corner? Okay. Thanks, Ryuji. Oh, fucking... That's how the guy in the hallway disappeared, because we went into cutscene mode. Whatever, shut up, I don't care. Why are these hallways so big? I fucking hate this dungeon so much. Anyway. So yeah, well, I feel like it would be, oop, there we go. Yeah, I just unlocked Shinya, by the way, if you couldn't tell. But, yeah, I feel like I'd be missing out by not having played the original. Sure, I could play the new one just for the sake of it. But it's not like I particularly like Persona 3. Sorry, no, not Persona 3. It's not like I particularly like Persona in any capacity. So, it's not like, oh, the new Persona game is out, I'm gonna play it because I like Persona. I'd pretty much only be playing it because it's the new Persona game. In which I would join in on a conversation about Persona. But, you know, what's the point if I'm missing out on, like, a third of the entire conversation about Persona 3? Yo, what's up, bitch? We're salesmen. We have sweets. Bye. So yeah. The thing with Persona 3 is that the answer to am I gonna play it eventually is maybe, because, what's it? I feel like Persona 3 is gonna suck, because fucking, because I don't like 5, I didn't like 4 even less, which 4 has a better story than 5, and a better main cast, but the gameplay was shit! I guess the answer is fire then. Or I can just try every other element and see what that does. Wow, you missed every single attack? You fucking suck. But I thought the gameplay of 4 was shit, so... logic would dictate that by the time I get down to, how do I even hit this asshole with? Whatever Joker has. Pissona Messiah. So yeah, logic would dictate that 3 is gonna suck even more than 4. That's awesome. Let me hit him with that. Fat Mazio. Because Ryuji is a stupid piece of shit that hasn't unlocked Mazayonga yet. Despite all the fucking hours of grinding I did in the what's it called? Meme Toast. But yeah, so the assumption would be that Persona 3 is gonna suck even more than 4, so I kinda don't even want to play the original 3. But then, does that also extend to Fez? The only thing Fez really improves is that you can control your party members, but otherwise, I don't know much about it. Aside from, you know, more content. But, do I really want more content if it's fucking Persona 3 content? Assuming I end up playing Persona 3, which I don't even know if I do. So, you know, it all becomes its own problem of sorts. Persona 5 is a stealth game. I say all this to say, the answer to am I going to play Persona 3 eventually is probably. Am I going to play Reload? Absolutely. Almost certainly. Am I going to play any other version of Persona 3? Who knows? Am I supposed to talk to other employees or what? I would think it would show me more exclamation points if there were more guys to talk about. All I could do is yell at people. So yeah, Persona 3, who knows? It's a big fat question mark. That one's locked, alright. I'm just gonna go fight him. Even if he doesn't have the thing I need, I'm just gonna fight him just cause. Once I got the... Also, yeah, I was not paying attention to the cutscenes at all, so if I got the keycard that I needed from the guy I just fought, and I only have to fight this guy at all, then, then whatever, because you don't lose anything for fighting these guys, so if anything, I'll just take the XP, and maybe Ryuji's dumbass will unlock Mazayonga. I'll use Ice, I haven't done that yet. Not that it really matters, I have all the elements I need to. Yeah, no, actually no, fuck you. I have all the elements I need to. I'll just use whatever everyone else doesn't have. Which at this point is stuff like Freyla. Anyway, I don't like when they put the script in the boss fights. What do you mean by that, Devin? Like just when it's like when they're talking in the middle of a boss fight. Because I can see how that would be annoying. But this is also a turn-based RPG, so it's not like you're very busy during the boss fights. You know, what the fuck else are you doing besides reading? So I don't see it as a huge thing, but I can see how that might be a problem. What are you, some kind of fucking asshole? Take this fat baton pass over to Morgana. And they're dead. I'd recommend Fez, honestly, unless you're really interested in the FemC fanfiction. I don't care. The FemC could not possibly have anything that's that worth it to me. New skill. For fucking Clotho. Because everyone knows that Persona's leveling up is the most important thing in this goddamn game. Sweet, you're an even more effective healing battery. Thanks. I really shouldn't get rid of her physical, but like, I kinda like Energy Shower. And it's not like I'm ever using her for combat, she's like the ultimate support unit. Hmm. You know what? I'm taking a Defense Master because, what's it? She's never in my party at the beginning of a fight anyway, so it will never matter. Also, I think the answer was I didn't need to fight that guy. Oh, hey, Treasure Demon. Can I decide for you? You can give me a recommendation on what to do, Pizza Steak. Whatever you say is not going to be like the end-all be-all for what I decide to do, but if you have like a recommendation for which one I should do specifically for Persona 3, then like, you know, by all means, go ahead. Who has the highest magic stat that also has Freyba? Is it the horse? It's the horse. And then everyone else just do physical attacks and maybe get a critical hit. Miracle Punch! Alright. Also, Gavin, what do you think of Makoto? I've probably said it in the Discord a few times, Don, but Makoto's just boring. She's just the smart one. That's kind of it. Hama fucking sucks. Both in terms of the player using it and the enemies using it, but yeah, Makoto's just boring. Like, I don't hate her or anything. But honestly, Makoto is a microcosm of what I think about Persona 5 as a whole. I don't hate the thing itself. I don't hate Makoto. I just hate what... just like I don't hate Persona 5, but I hate everything around Makoto. I hate everything around Persona 5. Persona 5 is like whatever game, but the only reason it brings up such like strong emotions in me is because everyone else fucking plays the game. Is lightning fine? Yeah. But yeah, no, the only reason that it even brings up like strong emotions to me is because everyone else blazes it. And Makoto's kind of the same way. I don't hate Makoto herself, but it's really fucking annoying when the game is like constantly shoving her down your throat. Because you're the game's leader, but fucking every decision that's ever made is made by Makoto. She turns to the player character and goes, "Are you good with that? Are you okay with that? Would you like that?" But the actual decisions are, oh wait, okay, I'm fucking retarded. The keycard makes you go forward, not back. Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. I'm not wasting my time waiting to come to me. Still haven't healed. Oh, sick position hack. Oh, thanks, Futaba. But yeah, the fucking only problem with Makoto is just how much the game shoves down your throat. She's the smartest one, and she's the one that wants to fuck Joker. And she's the one who connects to Sai. And she's the one who's stalking the party for like the entire first half of the game. And then fucking out of universe, people fucking love Makoto. Not to, like, a huge extent, really, but it's enough to get annoying. She's like the most mid waifu in the game that thinks she's the best one. Like, at least Persona 4 had the excuse of Rise being like an actual celebrity. So when the game tries to shove her down your throat, it makes sense in universe. You know, Rise still sucks, relative to the rest of the cast at least. But at least there it makes sense in universe for her to constantly be getting shoved down your throat, because she's supposed to in universe be super hot and desirable. I don't want to use fucking gun on any of these assholes, and I'm not putting Haru in my party. I don't care what you tell me. Fuck you. You're already on like 1 health. I thought you missed Morgana, the only one who's fucking leads to lightning. Useless piece of shit. Down on the terrain. Wash away the sorrow on these things of time. So yeah, Makoto herself is inoffensive, but everything around her annoys me, so there you go. Those are my thoughts on Makoto. Alice has a trend of announcing games way too early, it seems. Like that Metaphor ReFantasio game was announced 7 years before we saw actual gameplay. I get COVID happened, but 7 years is a long time. I don't even... It happens for a lot of game companies. Square Enix, I think, is another one. Because the two examples I can cite? I'm not fucking British. The two examples that I can cite immediately at the top of my head when it comes to Square Enix are Dragon Quest and Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, I don't have to explain. If you know anything about Kingdom Hearts, you know how fucking long those games take to make. Or at least, you know, the important ones. But fucking Dragon Quest 12 was announced how long ago now? Thanks for the crit, Joker, but he's already weeks of physical. Not necessary. Appreciated, but not necessary. Also, I forgot that Joker's the only one who can hit this guy with weakness, so... probably should have hit him with something else. Thanks to Kurt Ryuji, but he's already weak to physicals. But, I mean, On's gonna do some fat damage now with a 2 baton pass, so... I can't necessarily complain. Hit him with that 2 baton pass Agilao. Oh no, Magdola, what's he gonna do? Kill me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell's going on here? I guess everyone got super hopped up on crack before this fight. Cause three crits back to back is kinda crazy. Like, good for you guys, I guess, but we're already weak to physical. Yeah, I got new bosses to fight. So I gotta do the fucking stupid ass. I'm used to getting yelled at. Something about getting yelled at. Because this boss yells at you. He's a yeller. He likes to yell. That's this one's trait. Also, you can't skip past his dialogue. It progresses automatically. When you press the X button, there's fucking nothing. She says this is for your own good when he yells at us. He's a yeller. I hope there isn't any other crucial information about this boss that might be necessary to me discovering who it is. Because honestly, if there is, I might just fucking skip it and fight the both guys anyway. Because like I said, you don't get punished for fighting both of them, and it's not like they're that hard. So, you know. Oi! So getting so angry, bro. Okay, so. Gavin, I think you have issues. Yeah, you could say that. I'm gonna try basically everything. Okay, so let's hit him with a fat Moss Eye. See what that does. Put that in your crack pipe and smoke it. Thanks for missing 2 of your triple downs, you fucking idiot. I get hit by a team-wide Magarula. I'd skip, then why play if you're already 0 and 2? If you're talking about, like, me not liking Persona 5 and 4, then, like, yeah, fair enough. But, like, you know me. I like complaining. If I play Persona 3 and it turns out to be bad, I don't consider that to be, like, a huge loss. As you can see, I'm on my 200th hour of Persona 5. I don't like this game. So, clearly I'm not too chuffed about having to play shit I don't like. Light and darkness. So yeah, I would not mind playing the game again just to complain about it, because that's who I am. You could argue that it shouldn't be, but that's just the way it is. Now this time I'll actually read the text to know that I got the key card. Section Chief ID. Nice. Wait, so here's the check you did in present already. Yo! What's that Brawlic type nigga doing just walking down the hallway? Thanks for being a generous healing battery, Makoto. Couldn't do it without you. That's not true. I could do it as Morgana being the healing battery, considering the fact that I have that motherfucking, what's it called? SP adhesive, which means I'm likely never going to run out of SP in these dungeons ever. Even if I use Morgana as a healing battery. And it makes running through these things a fucking joke. But you know how I'd be. Yeah, luckily I don't need to fight any of the guys before this door, because imagine how retarded it would be if they gave you the new key card from the guy you just fought, and then the next guy you need to fight is behind the next door. Think about how fucking stupid that would be. I'm saying this preemptively just in case that is actually the case. Just think about how fucking stupid that would be. Is there any persona I have that has both light and Psy or Luke? Oh, okay. There we go. Wait, no, fucking light. Goddamn. No, okay, it was light and the other two, not any of the three. I'm a fucking idiot. I think I'll wait to. Yeah, okay, I'll just kill him until I get back up. Then use Makarakarn. Because the last thing I need to do is fight 3 niggas who refine physical. And now I hit him with light. I should have been the one to fill your Dark Soul with light. That's another game series I've gotten through recently, is Devil May Cry. That first game sucks. It's a classic example of, like, I understand that it birthed the rest of the series of better games and did a lot for the action game series, or action game genre as a whole. But fuck me, Devil May Cry 1 is a bad game. I probably play P3R because I don't see myself playing Fez. I hate how games push Makoto as the main girl love interest. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that happens in every Persona game. Because like I said, it happened before with Rise. They really want you to fuck her in that game. Yeah, it happens with Rise. I don't know who it is in Persona 3, but if I had to guess, it would probably be Aegis. Though I'm also not even 100% sure if you can fuck Aegis. Though considering the fact that it's a Persona game, and you can fuck little actual adults, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Aegis. How do I listen to that robot? Unless I can't. Whatever. Time to recognize. Yeah, there aren't any more listening games after this. So I think I'll just fucking fight him. Shut up! I don't care. What's your thoughts on Ben 10 Alien Force? I'm currently in the middle of watching it. It's funny you say that because I am also technically currently in the middle of watching Alien Force. Except if we're gonna be counting, what's it? The last episode I watched being like 2 years ago in the middle of, then you know. Because I want to rewatch all of Ben 10, because I like Ben 10 a lot. It's a good series. I'll just think. Oh wow, first try. Let's go. But yeah, I like Ben 10 a lot. It's a good series. So I thought to myself, okay, I'll rewatch all of Ben 10. And I rewatched all the original show. Great show, by the way. And then I moved on to Alien Force eventually. And I got like halfway through it, and I got really bored. Because Alien Force is not a great show. Not a bad show, mind you. Wow, what a fucking loser, got hit by a critical attack. Not a bad show, mind you, but it's not a good one. At least not that good one. Like, it has its moments. You know, it's still Ben 10 at the end of the day. It's a cocky teenager turning into different guys and fighting guys. There are highs in Alien Force, of course. But, fuck me, it's just not that good. And so, you know, one of these days I'll get back to rewatching it. But I don't know when that day will be. Probably at the same day that I get back to rewatching Doctor Who. Another show that I was in the middle of watching / rewatching that I said fuck it to because I got bored. I say all that to say, if you want to know my, like, complete thoughts on, like, the entirety of Ben 10, thanks to critical hit around it, unfortunately. On, like, the entirety of Ben 10, then, good series. If I were to rank all the... Okay, is this just what they do? Is that just the animation they do when they're weak? Is it not even supposed to be a critical attack? Because that's the case, and, like, you know, pop off, I guess, but... sure. But yeah, so back with the entirety of Ben 10, good series. To rank all the shows, it's tough, but it has to go Omniverse, Ben 10, Ultimate Alien, Alien Force. However, I have not seen Ultimate Alien since I was a literal child, and I've heard a lot of bad things about Ultimate Alien, but I might just not remember. So, for all I know, Ultimate Alien might be better than it. Alien Force might be better than Ultimate Alien. But as far as my memory serves me, Ultimate Alien is better. So, that's what I say. The only reason I say it's tough is because, between Omniverse and the original show, it is actually really hard. Because the original show is, like, perfect at what it's trying to do, and, like, being a slice of life and all that with cool action and good characters and the like. But Omniverse is, like, a better show. Like, stuff happens in it, and things matter, while still having all the good things that makes Ben 10 like Ben 10. So that's why I say it's tough, but Omniverse ultimately comes out on top for me. But who knows? Maybe I'll get to the rewatch of Omniverse and discover that it's actually really fucking bad. Or just not as good as the original show. Though at this point, it's been so long since I've rewatched the original show, I might have to rewatch it again. I would hope not, but you never know. So far, my favorite Alien Force are Big Chill and Echo Echo. Base choices. Actually, fuck Persona 5 for a second. Let me open up a new tab. Category, Alien Force Aliens. Fucking god, fandom, stupid ass website, hate you. Okay, so there's Alien X, obviously, Base, Big Chill, Brainstorm, Chromostone, Echo Echo, Goop, Array. Switch Stricter. What is this? Power of the Omnitrix. This is from the stupid ass movie, I don't care. Wait. Oh, this is from an Asian play of Ben 10. This is from a play. Squid Stricter. That's interesting. Spider Monkey's on fire. Okay, so yeah, yeah, Big Chill, and Echo Echo, good choices. In fact, among the Alien Force aliens, I think the only ones I would even put over those two are Brainstorm and Spider Monkey. But even then, I'm only saying that because I like Spider Monkey more. I don't particularly think that Spider Monkey's like a goated alien or anything. I just like Spider Monkey. But oh, you fucking missed one, Morgana, you useless piece of shit. Okay, is there anyone who has Psy and Fire or Wind? Psy and a Fire or Wind. Psy, but Fire, sweet. But yeah, no, base choices for favorites. They're absolutely top 5 in Alien Force, so I can't take umbrage with those choices. Like honestly, they're pretty high in terms of like the entirety of Ben 10 as a show, or as a series. Because like say what you will about Alien Force as a show or whatever, but it's a good show. And like the weird thing about Ben 10 to me is that like I don't know what kind of crack Command of Action is smoking whenever they come up with aliens, but like there is something powerful about a Ben 10 alien design. I think that in like the entirety of the show's run, they've like basically never missed. Obviously, there are stinkers. Like, let me look up worst Ben 10 alien and see what comes up. Thanks, WordPress. Chroma? Ain't no way they put Chroma Stone up as one of the worst. Oh, Fast Track, yeah. Fast Track is just like a worse Accelerate. So, so it's not like Fast Track is lame, but it's not like a terrible design or anything. And in terms of like power set, it's just, you know, a repeat of something that we've already gotten. What the? Dude, this list is horrible! Chroma Stone, Echo, Frankenstrike, Aerodactyl, Eagle? These are all great aliens, what the fuck this list is on some crack, dude. Gutrock? I've never even seen this before. I don't even remember Gutrock, so... Ugh. Kickin' Hawk, Kickin' Hawk is another one where it's like, the power set is just Wrath again, but like the design is good, so I can't even say anything about that. Molestache... I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, there's an entire episode in Omniverse about, like, bad aliens, like Molestache, or the one literally titled The Worst. But, like, the entire point of those is to be shitty and stupid, so if anything, like, as far as I'm concerned, Man of Action is still batting 100, because, because, like, the entire point of this aliens was to be lame, and they perfectly encapsulated lame designs. Zoom out of this triangle. I should probably hit up that safe room just cause. What the fuck? Where's my attack prompt? Game fucking sucks. Are they gonna hit me with despair? Famine, I don't care. What are they to? Lightning? Or Psy? Don't forget the best one, Goop. Goop's alright. You know. I don't particularly love or hate Goop or anything. It's just it's Goop. Are they fine with wind? Sure. Right on. Right on. Right on. How dare? Listen, Goop is just kinda boring. Like, Goop is cool and all. I like Goop. But I can't really say much about Goop. Especially since, it reminds me a lot of Upgrade. And Upgrade is just Goop but cooler. In terms of power set, in terms of design, Goop is just a not as cool Upgrade. Because Upgrade is also a squishy blob of poop. Thanks, Futaba, but that's not very helpful. I'll hit the safe room up for shits and gigs. Because why not? But it's not like I need it. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. So yeah, Goop, cool, but not quintessential. But who knows? Maybe I'm underselling Goop. Fucking try and sell Goop to me. Maybe there's something I'm missing out on. And speaking of like aliens with lame power sets or whatever, like there are aliens that they've retconned into being lame. Like Ditto was a cool Pokemon. Ditto was a cool alien initially, but then they introduced Echo Echo that has Ditto's powers and also the sound stuff. So you kind of see Ditto, and it's like, well, in retrospect, Ditto's kind of fucking lame, isn't he? But again, in terms of design, Ditto's still awesome, and at the time, Ditto was the only one with the cloning power, so, you know, it seems a bit unfair to be like, oh yeah, Ditto sucks in terms of power set, like, retrospectively. Because cloning was always cool, Echo Echo just made it cooler. And then he turned into Ultimate Echo Echo that loses the cloning power, which is fucking stupid. I get that effectively, it's the same thing. Because you can just, you know, have all those little sound plates that make multiple sources of noise as opposed to a bunch of guys. But the cloning was cooler. I guess speaking of Ultimate Aliens, well, shit, what was I supposed to do about that? Alright. Oh, thanks, Fuda. Yeah, speaking of Ultimate Aliens, those are the ones that I feel like can be very hit or miss. Because you get some that are absolutely fucking goated, like Ultimate Spider Monkey, Ultimate Big Chill. Ultimate Big Chill goes so fucking hard. I think that's like the best one. Ultimate Echo Echo to an extent. What Ultimate Aliens are there? I have a terrible memory, so this isn't like me saying that they're unmemorable or anything. I just suck. Oh, fucking Ultimate Swampfire? Ultimate Swampfire is an awesome design. See, but then that's kind of it. A lot of the other Ultimates are kind of lame. I think Ultimate Humongousaur is a cool idea, but it feels random. Because Humongousaur's whole thing is like the super strength and the getting big. And so the ultimate form is super strength and getting big. Shut up, I don't care. I didn't mean to click the same one. I want to use the fucking healing items. Save room, 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 save room. Where is it? Do I not have any? Oh, never mind. Whatever. Which will happen first? I was getting to the halfway point of this dungeon, or Makoto running out of SP? I'll give you a hint. It's probably not the second one. Upgrade was stupid, unfair, and unbalanced. My boy kept things balanced. I don't know about all that. Goop keeping things balanced, like in fucking what capacity? Goop didn't do shit. Again, I like Goop, but let's not sit here and lie about Goop's usefulness to the overall balance of the Omnitrix, or even the balance of the show. Let's not sit here and lie about fucking Goop. Okay, I think this is just what they do in Naruto physical, which is interesting. Despite the fact that's a situation that doesn't really ever come up, but yeah, so yeah, the ultimate forms were sort of shit, because outside of the ones I just mentioned, like, the rest of them were kind of, so like, yeah, like I said with Humongosaur, his whole thing is getting big and having super strength, and then the ultimate form has a gun and a spike tail. Like, oh, alright, I guess. Like, sure, I guess that makes him stronger, but... And also, maybe my memory's just failing me, but he doesn't really use the gun arm that often, does he? Because I remember that was, like, the first thing I noticed about Ultimate Humongosaur, but I don't remember him using it, like, ever. I remember being a kid and having the thought of, like, wow, why doesn't he ever use the fucking gun arm? Get your fucking ass shot up. And the Spike Tail is just like a Spike Tail. I probably should have switched to on first, huh? Because then it would matter less who I actually hit with the gun. Whoopsie. Hey, look at that! First hit anyway. And I also get an achievement for that, which doesn't really matter since I'm emulating this, but you know. But yeah, fucking, what are the really little ones? Ultimate Cannonbolt. Fucking, what was Ultimate Cannonbolt? It was Cannonbolt, but the parts where he's hard are now metal instead of flesh? Question mark? Like, fucking Ultimate Cannonbolt's so weird to me, because it's like, I already assumed that the parts of Cannonbolt that were yellow were hard. You didn't need to turn them metal and give him, like, dull spikes to make him something. Fuck you. What do they even lead to other than that? Jack shit. Sweet. God damn you. Oh, they all reflect fire? That was an unfortunate choice. I could have chosen literally anything else, I would have been fine. Bro was like, wait a minute, spare me for real. Give me some money. Give me like a couple $1,000s. That's not a couple $1,000s. I could have asked for more, but fucking getting that shit in increments of 2,000, not a very appealing prospect. So I think we'll just have to go. Oh, I just realized I completely read that wrong. Upgrade was stupid and unfair and unbalanced. I read that entire thing as Ultimate was unfair and unbalanced. I'm not smart. Do I even want what's up there? The answer is no. Fucking whatever, I don't care. Plus, I killed him, so it doesn't matter. Yakuza 0 has such a good opening song. I don't see Yakuza 0 has a good soundtrack in general. I wish the game was good, but doing some of it, so. You know, I could just feel like I completely misread that. It said Upgrade was unbalanced, not the Ultimate Forms. Which, Upgrade was not unbalanced. Upgrade was heavily dependent on whether or not there was technology around. Other than which, Upgrade was fucking based. I'm sorry that you can't defend your boy Goop like that, but maybe you'd be able to defend Goop better if Goop had more shooters like you, but unfortunately, it don't. You would have gotten more money if you liked Goop. Don't think those two things are correlated. You're floundering, struggling for reasons to get me to like Goop. Simply tell me the reasons you like Goop, and maybe I'd agree. You don't have to lie about your boy. But since I'm already on the topic of the Ultimate Forms being stupid and bad, what I just thought. Yeah, it's fucking Ultimate Cannonball, it's just metal. Ultimate Wild Mutt. I don't even know what made Ultimate Wild Mutt different, aside from the fact that he was red. Like, did Ultimate Wild Mutt have any different powers? Am I fucking insane? Am I experiencing collective psychosis? Yeah, fucking, what even was Ultimate Wild Mutt? What'd he do? Is the answer jack shit? Ultimate Wild Mutt, what does this thing do? It's like, oh yeah, he had a tail, and was red. Like, okay. Powers and abilities. Unlike his evolved form, Wild Mutt has the ability to speak other language. Oh, he can talk this time. Fucking, yeah, that was the thing that was really holding Wild Mutt back, was the ability to speak. Wild Mutt already sucks in terms of power set, so I don't think being able to speak was like the linchpin of whether or not Wild Mutt was a good alien, but... sharp part of the teeth, you know, the thing Wild Mutt already had. Scorpion-like tail with a sharp tip, so he, like, hits people harder than they did before. Okay. Yeah, no, Ultimate Wild Mutt sucks. And then Ultimate Way Big. Ultimate Way Big, I think was just Way Big, but bigger. And Way Big is already just a humongous sword, but bigger. So... you know... powers and abilities. Ultimate Way Big should power... Oh, yeah! Ultimate Way Big did have the laser. I forgot normal Way Big didn't have that. Okay, yeah, I did forget about the laser. So that is something. But, like, the main selling point is just Way Big but bigger. So... womp womp. Also, when I was looking up what people consider to be like the worst aliens or whatever, I saw blocks come up a lot. And like, I kind of understand. Blocks is certainly not like the most appealing design in the world. It does feel like they'd use some random coloring. And like, I get this, the point is that it's like a bunch of Legos put together, but... And in terms of shape-shifting aliens, not like the coolest theme, you know, Legos. But like, Legos are cool. And it is a more limited version of shapeshifting, which gives him which means more creativity in terms of Ben 10 alien fighting, which, when it comes to Ben 10 alien fighting, is the most important thing, is the creativity. So I don't think Blocks is horrible. Not like one of the best, obviously, he's fucking Blocks, but he's alright. Oh no! They're gonna hit me with a fucking Tetracaracarn. Never mind, I got position hacked. And they're dead. Oh god, they're gonna do Makarakarn. Yeah, you missed, bitch. Just because you're that negative that reflects physical does not mean and he's Makarakarning. You missed, how'd you miss? He was 2 feet in front of you. Like, sometimes when I get into the groove of playing Persona 5, like, during times like this, playing Persona 5, yeah, this is when I start to wonder, like, what do people like that much about this game? And, like with many popular things that are shit, but people like them, the answer is unfortunately, like, very shallow stuff. Like, oh, this game's really pretty. It's like, yeah, but is that really the whole thing? Is that the game's real pretty? That's what makes Persona 5 stand out among all JRPGs, is that it's fucking pretty. Yeah, it being pretty is the one I hear a lot. A lot of people claim it has engaging combat, and like, no. just no. You hit the guys with the super effective things, and then you tag team to do more damage. I'd argue it's not any more or less complex than the other average JRPG, and is only slightly more complex than Pokemon. But at least Pokemon has the excuse of having a really good competitive scene, because the way the game can get complex. It's just a single player that sucks. Why does it keep happening? Why do they always turn around when I'm getting up behind them? Oh my god, it's the motherfucker who shits. But he isn't immune to physical, which means I can do a miracle punching fucking crit. Savit said a lot of things in his Persona 5 Style Over Substance video that maybe weren't fantastic, or even accurate. One of the things that he says that a lot of people disagree with, that I find to be fucking insane, is when he brings up the party. And how he's like, oh yeah, the best party is just, these Personas suck. The best party is just, Joker, Ryuji, Yusuke, and Morgana. Because Yusuke and Ryuji do physical, Morgana's the healer, and Joker just covers everything else. And like, well, yes, it is a cringe take, because you're not gonna be using physical 100% of the time. It's also not a terrible take, because in the grand scheme of Persona 5, the rest of your team is going to be covering 3 elements anyway. So whether that third element is ice, fire, nuclear, or whatever the fuck you might want to replace Yusuke with, doesn't particularly matter. And like, even beyond that, the physical thing isn't 100% accurate, but It's pretty accurate, because there are not a lot of enemies that are immune to physical in this game. And even the ones that resist physical only resist it. That just means they take less damage from it. They still get fucked up by a critical hit, and they still... and then they're still gonna get fucked up by, like, what's the physical version of Charge? No, wait, no, Charge is the physical version. I'm thinking of Concentrate. They still get fucked up by a charge like Assault Dive or Tempest Slash or any of the other busted physical skills like God Hand. So, in terms of physical, that's like the safest one to go with. Because if you try to rely on like, what's her face? If you try to rely on like Makoto's nuke skills, you're gonna be shit out of luck if you ever come across a Pissona that's immune to nuke. You're gonna have to either have her sit out the fight or switch her out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Just turn it to the max one. Actually, no, I think it does matter a little bit. I think if you turn it to like 3, it goes up and then it just goes back down. No, I'm thinking of the break time, I think. I don't know, it doesn't matter. This game has the illusion of choice, is the point. The point I'm trying to make is that this game very often presents you with the illusion of choice. It'll present you with a lot of things to say, but not a lot of difference between what you're actually saying. Oh, it's over here, so anyway. Get a little bit closer. Persona 5 is a stealth game. No, not that way. Fuck you. To you, what's the best RPG combat system? Fucking, I don't know. I haven't played that many RPGs, is the thing. Despite this being my favorite genre of video game. Wow, that's loud. Or, no, it's not that loud. It's just surprising. Despite this being my favorite genre of video game, I actually haven't played that many. I've played a great number of them, mind you, but not like that many with. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. But not that many with like varied combat systems. I'd say the best one is probably the Mario and Luigi games, because it's great turn-based. It's good turn-based stuff. Like you actually have like attacks that matter and skills that matter. And then it does the thing that turns a lot of people off when it comes to turn-based RPGs, which is like that they're boring or whatever, by actually having you engage with the moves you're using. And it has a fucking defense system. A huge problem with turn-based RPGs is that you can't ever guarantee you're not going to take damage, because when it's the enemy's turn and they go to hit you, you just have to take the damage. You can't do anything about it. But in the Mario and Luigi games, you can always 100% avoid whatever damage the enemy is trying to deal to you, and it's always context sensitive. Because like in the Paper Mario games, you can also defend when it's not your turn, but it's really just a parry to say, did you take damage, yes or no? And while it's a nice skill check and all, it's not very engaging outside of, hey, when is the parry window? Whereas in the Mario and Luigi games, it's always going to be different depending on the enemy. Sometimes this enemy just runs up to you and you have to jump over them and jump off their head. Sometimes sometimes they can run past you and you can't counter damage them at all, you just have to avoid it. Sometimes they don't run past you, sometimes they run up to you and they hit you, and you have to counter with the hammer. It's always something different for every single enemy in the entire game, and every enemy might have multiple attacks. So there's always something to be engaged with when it comes to defense, which is a huge failing of a lot of turn-based RPGs. And you could argue that just because other RPGs fail at it does not necessarily mean that it's good in this game, or in Mario and Luigi games. But I would argue that it's good and it's a problem that is with other games. So, you know, splitting hairs is what I'm getting at. I probably should just wait till that's Joker. So yeah, that's my answer, is the Mario and Luigi games. Though I do acknowledge that I have not played that many RPGs relative to, you know, all the ones that exist. So there could always be ones that I'm missing. Back up, bro. Oh, that's a corner. Persona 5 is a stealth game. But, yeah. Mario and Luigi. And that's the answer. At least in terms of turn-based RPGs. RPGs as a whole is different because there's turn-based RPGs, there's action RPGs, there's fucking like MMORPGs. There's what's it called when it's like not turn-based but not action? Something like Xenoblade. I don't know, whatever that bullshit's called. The games like those. So, because like the reason I distinguish between Xenoblade and something like Kingdom Hearts is because Xenoblade is a very different game than Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is like an action game with RPG elements. So it is technically, by definition, an action RPG, but it plays very, very differently to Xenoblade, where it's mostly, like, most of the gameplay, quote unquote, in Xenoblade is reliant on the RPG mechanics. Like, you use skills in active combat, so that's what it's called. Active turn-based. Well, okay, it's not turn-based, but it is active. Did I just say active RPG? The acronym would get confusing because ARPG also stands for Action RPG, but active is a good one because it can apply to both Xenoblade and Final Fantasy. Since, despite the fact that they do things differently, in that Final Fantasy is an action, or is an active turn-based RPG. Fuck you! Fucking, what the hell? Thanks, Persona 5, for me literally fucking molesting the demon by getting that up close to his face, but not being close enough to fucking do anything to it. Thanks, I really appreciate that, actually. Yeah, I say all that to say, in terms of best action RPG combat, that's one that I have not played a lot of, because the answer that I would default to is Kingdom Hearts, but that's kind of unfair because Kingdom Hearts is also like the only one that I've played, really. And then there's like really getting autistic about it and like super splitting hairs, where it's like, oh, are the Batman Arkham games action RPGs? Okay. To where most people would hear that and go, what? No, obviously not. But like, they're action games where you level up and unlock skills. So what is that if not an RPG? Then that's when we get to the real conversation, which is that the entire like discussion of what even makes an RPG an RPG is fucking stupid. And that the answer is that there really isn't an answer. Oh wait, never mind. Hold on, that's cheating. I think. Wait, what'd I give Joker? I'm pretty sure this is an endgame weapon up here. Okay, no. Okay, no. You should be at the quality mode this. So they should all be at like 140. Gotcha. The damage doesn't really matter for on, so I'll leave it at that. Use skill, sure. Doesn't really matter for Makoto. And that's everyone. I don't particularly care about the guns, because the guns don't do damage anyway, so it's just accuracy that matters. Yeah, and you could have new guns that do more accuracy. True, but they're also the guns, and their accuracy is already good enough, so I don't particularly care. I can get up right in the middle of the Joker, in the middle, Patrick the lid. There we go. But yeah, the entire conversation about what even makes an RPG is a strange one. Because the answer is, who fucking knows? Does leveling up make it an RPG? No. Like I said, then fucking the Batman Arkham games would be RPGs, and no one believes that, so... Well, I shouldn't say no one, but no one who's smart or self-respecting in any capacity believes that. Sure. What about the actual acronym, role-playing game? That one really deserves no explanation, but if I must, you play a role in every video game ever. Like literally every single one of them. So distinguishing a certain genre as the one where you play a role kind of doesn't make any sense. So yeah, just the genre of RPG is already very, very muddy. So what even constitutes it? Like shit, fucking Undertale. Is Undertale an RPG? Is Undertale a turn-based RPG? Because the answer most people would give is yes. If I can look at it, of course it's a turn-based RPG. But like, if you played Undertale, that game's more of a bullet hell than it is an RPG. "5 seconds. So was it lunch I have to do? Also, this is the one I was talking about. Or this is the one I was trying to remember before. So where it's the illusion of choice. You choose the first one, and it's like, oh yeah, you get 5 seconds. Obviously, it's not useful. 30 seconds, go, go, go. Alright. Fine, I'll clear the fucking enemies first. If you're gonna be that much of an asshole about it. That's a lot of SP. Luckily, it doesn't really matter, since I already have the SP adhesive, and we're at, like, what, 150? And we're already most of the way through this dungeon run? Yeah, let's just win. Just fucking get him, Morgana. Morgana, you're fucking useless. Money on my motherfucking mind. Got 5 haircuts at the same time. That's not fucking anything. Die. Oy vey. That's a lot of guys. Do I have anything to unfreeze? Not that it particularly matters, but I don't want to take technical damage. I suppose Morgana can always just revive her, so... Fucking of course it inflicted Joker, god damn it. Am I gonna wipe here? Because the answer might be yes. I really hope it's not, because that would be fucking awful. But like... this is what I mean. This is why I'm streaming this game. Is that if I were to wipe here for any particular reason, like all four, like four guys showing up, setting up Makarakarn and despairing me. Thanks. They're all weak to Psy. Or Nuke. But he does not have multi-hitting Nuke. Welcome. One of my guys that have high magic have the high magic and the thing I need to hit them with. Unfortunate. It's also not like it matters because they fucking have them set up a Makarakarn. Sorry, 3 of them set up a Makarakarn. Nope, all of them set up a Makarakarn. My mistake. Yeah, so I point out, or the reason I stream this at all is so I can point out things like this. Fuck off! Like, literally kill yourself, man. Hey. So I can point out things like this and go, hey, isn't it kind of fucking bullshit that 4 guys showed up, used Makarakarn, and despaired me? And then my entire fucking team wiped because of it? Because 3 of them happened to hit? Isn't that fucking bullshit? Isn't that fucking stupid? Isn't that awesome that my fucking main character gets hit by a despair because he hit with a random chance to get despaired? Oh, the game's over. I forgot my controller. I forgot your controller vibrates and you die. That scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry about that, but fucking. And, like, you know, you could bring up the fact that, like, oh, you don't have to stream the entire fucking game. You can just play the game and then, like, record the parts where the bullshit happens. And, like, yeah, true. But, actually, should I just go through the entire thing? This doesn't particularly matter, but... But, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to stream the entire game, you just fucking play the game and then record the parts where bullshit happens. And while I guess that is true, if I'm gonna be replaying the entire game, I'd rather stream it so I have something to stream, as opposed to playing it on my own and just, like, listening to a podcast or something while I do it. Because while it could, you know, be fulfilling in its own right, it's also be playing a game for the 3rd time. Well, listen to like a podcast or watching a show or anything. And at that point, I would just watch the show, listen to the podcast raw. Fucking, I wouldn't even want to play Pissona 5 again. At least playing it on stream gives me content. Oh, actually, here's what I can do. And quote tweet the stream. Boy. But yeah, so streaming it gives me content, so I'm not opposed to Fucking Christ, man. So, I'd rather just stream the thing. Yeah, how far back does this even, like, send me? It said back to the last safe room, but does that mean progress-wise or save-wise? I think it means save-wise, because the rooms are still fucking unclear. God damn it, I hate this video game so much! Oh my god, So yeah, at least streaming gives me content and all that. And yeah, sometimes I question, do I even need to stream the whole game? Or do I even need to play the game at all? Or can I just, have all my criticisms by memory? And while I could likely get a lot of my criticisms out by memory, it's still useful to have footage where I can immediately pull up of, hey, there's that time on stream where I fucking died to getting my entire team's thing twice, including the main character. And first of all, none of their auto team wake up things procced, where they snap a team member out of whatever assassination they're in. And also every single guy on the enemy team Makarakarn, so I couldn't even have hit them with a knockdown if I wanted to, because it was never my fucking main character's turn. On a turn where I could have fucking knocked them all out, because the thing is, I could have knocked them all down when it was just Ryuji and Joker up, but that wouldn't have been very helpful, because what's it? If I had knocked them all down then, because if I knocked them all down then, my only follow-up would have been an all-out attack. But how does that help? Because an all-out attack with only half your party does not do a lot of damage. They were all full health. Granted, minus the Makarakarns, if I had hit... Well, no, because when Joker was still up, they all had Makarakarn up. So Joker would have taken full damage from all of them reflecting back at him, which would have killed him, which is why I didn't do it. And I couldn't even have, thought about trying to live through it and then just hitting them with multiple ball size, because it's not like one of them was even, available for that shit. And then of course, two of my guys are weak to it, so then he gets it one more and he concentrates. So, genuinely, what was the way out of that situation? Now, ironically, some smart guy could be like, well, obviously, if you had Makoto in your party, then she could have used, Energy Shower to get rid of Brainwash. Which is partially true. And I say partially, because that assumes that Makoto herself is not the one getting hit by fucking the Despair. Because remember, I did have something to get rid of the Despair. I got rid of it on two of my party members. Two of my party members. I got rid of it on Joker and Morgana. I chose not to get rid of it on because I thought that was generally just not going to be a good use of my time. Because I figured that if I got rid of it on, there was a good chance they were going to use it again, and the entire party was going to get washed. So I figured it was better to get the attack turn in from Morgana or whoever was up next. I figured it was better to get the attack turn in to progress my way towards killing them and getting them out of the way, rather than trying to undespair on and then having them all fucking brainwash me again anyway. Which happened anyway, so it's not like it really mattered. But the point being, Makoto would not have saved me there. Go, hey, isn't it kind of fucking bullshit that 4 guys showed up using the power card and spared me? Fair? Isn't that fucking bullshit? Isn't that fucking stupid? Isn't that awesome that my fucking main character gets hit by a despair because he gets hit with a random chance to get despaired? Oh, the game's over. That's not even to mention the fucking random chance thing. Because fucking, of course, of all the random chances to hit at a fucking despair, it goes off on the main character first. Which doesn't really matter because they all did it immediately on everyone else next. But still, it immediately goes off and hits. And then fucking works in the entire rest of the party. Which is one of those things that I cite as, like, you know, one of those things that drags turn-based RPGs down. Which it applies to more than just turn-based RPGs, but it affects turn-based RPGs the most of, like, any video game. Which is that, RNG, when it favors the player, is nowhere near on the level of RNG when it favors the AI. Because the player is playing the game for 80 hours, so even hitting a couple dozen instances of good RNG, unlike a Hama or a status effect or what have you, is like fucking pennies. Whereas all it takes is the AI to hit you with one lucky shot, and you're set back God knows how much progress. Yeah, so the reason it affects players disproportionately is because the AI does not have to worry about losing progress. The AI does not have time that is being wasted by an unlucky shot. The AI does not have a save point to go back to, or a fucking 5-hour-long dungeon run that they're worrying about saving resources for. It's why the moves like Explosion are so annoying in games like Pokemon, because in a game like Pokemon, when a Pokemon uses Explosion, you know, from their perspective, who fucking cares? It's one of an infinite number of wild Pokemon that'll spawn, or trainers you can fight. But when the player uses Explosion, that's it for that Pokemon until you hit the Pokemon Center. And like, you know, luckily a lot of things are balanced with multiplayer in mind, like Pokemon, you know. Explosion's annoying in single player, sure, but like, who the fuck cares about single player? If you're playing Pokemon for any semblance of like quality gameplay, you're doing it from multiplayer. I can be fast and slow, but I'm not hitting my limit. And that applies to games like this too, where a move like Hama or any of the insta-kill things or Despair, or what fucking have you, even just like the basic status effects. For the player, having those be a random chance is kind of bullshit, because, you know, you miss one of those, and that might fuck up like the entire rest of your dungeon run. And if you hit one, it's like, you know, that's nice, but it doesn't really do much to help things in the long run. Whereas an enemy hits you with Sleep or Despair or a Hama or whatever, or what have you, and it's fucking over. You've lost hours of progress. Because I've seen a lot of people cite Persona 5 as like, oh, this is one of like the coolest examples of mechanics in an RPG, because things the player can do, the enemy can also do, like one mores. And like, you know, same logic for me is, yes, one mores are cool for the player, because for the player they save time. With the enemy, what the fuck does an enemy care about a one more? An enemy is not playing an 80-hour RPG. An enemy does not care about like effective or efficient damage on the player. An enemy just cares about hurting you as much as they can, so that you go into your next fight being weaker. Like how a video game works. The enemies are there to inconvenience you. You're not there to inconvenience the enemy because they don't care. They never did, and why would they? I say all this to say, when I make up my turn-based RPG, it will not be shit and Persona-ish. It will be good and like not Persona. It'll be like It'll be like the Mario and Luigi games, which, by the way, don't have a lot of random chances in them. Like, they have status effects in them, but very often you don't have to get hit by them, which is, you know, perfect. And also, whenever you do get hit by them, fucking there's two guys. Normally, only one of them never gets hit by something, so you just have the other guy heal you. Fucking even death in the Mario and Luigi games is like made a dynamic part of the gameplay, because when dodging, the other brother has to hold one brother with them, which means there's delay on all your defensive moves, jumping, hammering. I said those like I enunciated those like there was gonna be more than just jumping and hammering, but no, it's jumping and hammering. They have delays on them because you have to carry the other brother with you. I didn't press the button. So even fucking death in the Mario and Luigi games is like, it is dynamic with the gameplay. And you get a game like this where you get hit by fucking insta-kill Despair or Budo or Hama, and it's like, oh well, fuck you up. You don't really have much decision in it, do ya? You don't really have much option. It's the game fucks you. Too bad, so sad. Suck my dick, get mad. And then there's, you know, the evergreen conversation of what does it really mean for a game to have consequences? Because the only thing a game can really do is waste your time. It's not like the game is going to fucking come out of the screen and crush your fingers or whatever, what have you, as a consequence of the player for a fail state or whatever. The only thing they can do is waste your time by having you try again. And I understand that, but fucking not enough games work at trying to make wasting your time good. And this is another thing that the RPG suffer from the most. Because again, like random chance, this applies to all games for the most part. But it disproportionately affects turn-based RPGs. Where, what was I just talking about? Oh right, wasting your time. Fucking, complete brain fart. So yeah, this applies to all games, the fail states, but it disproportionately affects turn-based RPGs because turn-based RPGs will ask you to save your game. And are specifically created with the intention that you will be redoing things, you know, for one reason or another. But also given the nature of turn-based RPGs, a lot of what you do from save to save and what have you doesn't actually end up changing at all. Like, that entire section that I just had to do again. I didn't do anything different. I might have done it faster, because I knew what to do already. But even that might not necessarily be true, because I forgot to press the button. So, did I do anything differently? No. Not really. Oh, hi, Steam-Powered Dolphin. I had noticed you. I had been busy ranting about the nature of RPGs, because I'm salty I got fucking boomed to Persona 5. But, you know, the thin silver lining of getting boomed to Persona 5 is, like, it allows me to have things to talk about on stream. Because very often I do struggle with trying to come up with things to fucking say on this goddamn thing. Because, you know, it's not like I don't have things to say. Obviously, I'm a fucking bot. But a lot of the times, I need to be inspired to say something. I will have long, drawn-out, like, thoughts with myself about whatever random subject that happens to rock in my mind for whatever situation came up. But, like, if I'm just sitting around, fucking my phone on my asshole playing like XCOM or something. What the hell am I thinking about other than well, nothing really? So, you know, it's in a sort of paradoxical sense. If I was sitting around doing literally nothing, I would not have much to think about. But if I were sitting around watching a YouTube video that I disagree with, or even one that I agreed with, that I just had thoughts about, fucking, I'll literally pause the video, get up, just start pacing around the room, thinking about whatever I'm thinking about. I say all this to say, I used to be inspired to think about a lot of things. Which some may call a failure on my part, which is fair, but like, no, it'd be... Thanks for no hiding spots, you fucking personify yourself game. But yeah, so a lot of the time, like, I rely on chat to keep my mind straight and, like, think of things to say. But being a guy with, what, like 150 subscribers, and not a lot of them who watch my streams, obviously these streams are not popping off like that for me to just be, you know, having whatever to talk about all the time. So I appreciate when I can play a game, and have it inspire me, for whatever reason, to, you know, talk about whatever it may be it the nature of games, or Persona 5 being a shit one. You know, varied subjects. But then, you know, that also leads me to go on tangents. If I'm having an introspective thought about, like, the nature of RPGs and how... the nature of games, period, and how they choose to spend your time. Yeah, I find that to be a very engaging and thoughtful discussion with nobody in particular. Yeah, I find that to be an engaging thought process or thought experiment. Shut up! Stop talking! But yeah, I find that to be an engaging thought process. So obviously I'm going to talk about it. But then sometimes I talk about it for a while, and then people end up actually talking in chat. Which, fuck you people! Because every time I have nothing to say, the chat's dead quiet. Every time I have something to say, everyone's popping off with questions or whatever. I don't mean that. I don't mean actually fuck you. I just find it funny. / annoying. But yeah, so sometimes I end up missing messages for one reason or another meaning because I'm on a tangent. Shut up! I don't want you. Why does everyone fucking ask me? All personas be like, yo, but what about the time when we were like together as teammates? And I'm like, I don't care. 21 thou. That's a lot of cash. And then I get hit by despair and my entire team dies. It's not gonna happen. But wouldn't it be funny if it did? There it's a gun. Yeah. That's a lot of ammo. I don't remember Persona 5 having that much ammo in it. Is it because I'm friends with the gun guy? Maybe. Money on my motherfucking mind. Shut up, I don't want to team up with... If you watch Sweet Tooth, there are like only 2 Sweet Tooth fans. I'm looking for the other one. Fucking... Is that the guy from Twisted Metal? Because the answer to your question is no. Unless you're talking about the guy from Twisted Metal, I don't even know what you're talking about. Because I haven't even played Twisted Metal. Oh, it's a Netflix show about a deer boy. That's something. I've never even heard of this before. It's on this fucking third season. That's interesting. Strange mother and earth. Deadly virus. Weird. I mean, hey, I won't knock your show. I know what it's like to be one of the single digits fans of a piece of media. So, for all I know, Sweet Tooth is good and all, but it certainly doesn't seem that interesting to me, so I likely won't be watching it. Is this Monkey Ball music I want to listen to? Oh, it's Sonic Team fucking Sonic All Stars Racing music. That's probably from Monkey Ball track. Where am I going? If I missed something. Just these two, but they both have their own, like, separate things. I presume I'm supposed to get up there somehow, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. It only stops those blue ones, and you stop the pink one. Yeah, this is Monkey Ball music. Or at least it's based on Monkey Ball music, but like I said, Sonic and All-Star Racing track. I have to stop this one, but how do I do that? I thought I pressed all the buttons, but I guess I can retry this one. 'Cause this one's pink, which makes me think that it controls all of them. Or that would control the pink ones as well, but... Oh, no, there it goes. So I just wasn't paying attention last time. That's my bad. I don't remember any presses being pink, purple, etc. Then again, I come from Royal. Fair enough. But yeah, no, there was a pink one. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm a fucking idiot. There's a surprising amount of child murder in it. I mean, given the entire premise of the series seems to be about the children, it doesn't seem like that surprising that it would have child murder in it. Or are they gonna make a new Monkey Ball game? Specifically a new good one. Because they've made a lot of new Monkey Ball games, but they're all new bad ones. Like, Banana Blitz was a new Monkey Ball game, but that game sucked. According to Monkey Ball fans. I played it as a kid and I liked it, but, what's it, I was also a kid who didn't like difficult games, so playing a Monkey Ball game that's entirely made of fucking railings was probably a fucking dream to me. Even then, I still didn't beat it. I never fucked with the story mode of that game. I only ever played the minigames with my cousin. Which, like, to be fair, the minigames are fucking goated. Even in Banana Blitz. But, you know, I just mean that, according to Monkey Ball fans, Banana Blitz is not good. And I trust them on that, given I've heard it explained why it's not good. It's not just, like, blind trust or whatever. So I will take them at their word for it that Banana Blitz is not very good. And, you know, they released Banana Mania, which is the remake of the first two games. But apparently that one wasn't very good either. Which that one I'm slightly less willing to take them on their word for, because there are people who are like, Banana Mania, fucking save the franchise. Which I'm sure is entirely possible. But then, you know, there are people that are like, Banana Mania is not very faithful at all to how the original two Monkey Ball games played, so kind of defeats the point of being a return to form for Monkey Ball games and all that. So, you know, like always, there's that elements of who's really telling the truth, or who's really accurate. And who's just chatting shit about Monkey Ball. I should play the original Monkey Ball games sometime, because they look like fun. I don't think I'd be very good at them, because, I'm not a very patient person. Well, when it comes to things I don't like, I can be very patient when it comes to things I'm, like, very, very into trying. But it seems, keyword seems, that the entire appeal of Monkey Ball is... I could hit him with a Koga and then 2 Freylas, but that's such a waste of MP. Oh well. But yeah, so the entire appeal of Monkey Ball seems to be that, like, you're going through each of these levels, like, fast and all that. And while I would probably have the patience to get through a level at, like, whatever speed, I don't know if I'd have the patience to retry every single level in a course over and over and over again until I can do the whole thing quickly. And at that point, it'll be like, well, you don't have to do it quickly, you can just, you know, get the levels. Those are also just, like, you know, hard balancing challenges or whatever. Which is also true, yes, but that's another one where it feels like it kind of defeats the point to not try and do them quickly. Because otherwise, there isn't much gain to the game, is there? I didn't know to play them. Where is this fucking asshole going? Alright, I'm just gonna... Persona 5 is a stealth game. So yeah, Monkey Ball, potentially based. No idea though. I hear good things, but I never played a good one. I've never played a good one. But the fans seem to love it, and they have good music, so maybe I'm just missing out. But, you know, it's not gonna be in any particular rush to get through Monkey Ball, or to get to Monkey Ball, so I don't mind. Whoops. Like, I get that it would be very, very boring if you just made the dungeon design a straight line. But do you not feel like it's a little bit pointless to have me come to the end of this hallway, to press a button, to go back to the beginning of the hallway, to press a button, to go back to the end of the first hallway, to do what I need to do? Does it not all feel just a tad bit pointless? Just a little? Like, yeah, again, I get that the hallway design would be boring as shit. Especially since hallway design is, like, what is cited, for, like, Final Fantasy 13 as, like, one of the things that makes that game boring. But you can do interesting level design without just making it backtracking over and over again. Because, like, try as you might, this is not a Metroidvania. Backtracking is not very interesting in a game like this. You can try to make it interesting, or you can pretend that it's interesting, but it ain't. I mean, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, dungeon design doesn't even need to really be a thing. I'd be fine with straight lines. As long as the dungeon looks good, I think that's enough to actually change it up. Because in terms of, like, the actual land you traverse, I don't fucking care. Especially on... No, I should say in the only really RPGs. Because... you know, that shit matters in, like, a platform, obviously. But I don't care about that shit in fucking an RPG. Because RPGs never have, like, good traversal mechanics anyway. It's really always just walking along a plane, a flat plane, and then you can interact with things to get higher or lower, or, like, change the environment. But there's no, like, actual gameplay part that you're interacting with. At least not really. And, like, you know, maybe I'm only saying this because I like Fire Emblem Awakening, and that game is, like, technically an RPG. You know, it's a tactical RPG, but it's still an RPG. For all intents and purposes. You know, that game doesn't have any level design, it's just a fucking overworld, and then you go from mission to mission. Or from combat scenario to combat scenario. And so it's like, you know, would that be interesting to do in a traditional RPG? Probably not. But the keywords probably. People like Miitopia, and that game doesn't have any fucking traversal mechanics. Though Miitopia is also like the ultimate casual RPG, so you know, who knows what those motherfuckers are thinking. But, you know, a game like Miitopia proves that it is possible to make it a traditional turn-based RPG that doesn't have, like, traversal, it just has combat center, combat center. Though I admit that it would get boring. Miitopia also doesn't really have a story, so it doesn't need traversal, really. Whereas a game like this, where they're trying to, like, do stuff with the world you tread upon, it might matter a little bit more that, you know, there's actual walking space. What happens if I attack prompt? Hello? Is this the ocean theme for Xenoblade 3? Yeah. Xenoblade 3, good music. I'll say all the Xenoblade games good music. If they were more consistent with how good the music was, I'd say Xenoblade probably has one of my favorite soundtracks in, like, all of gaming. But that would be, like, for the franchise. Like, between all the games, they have some of my favorite songs in, like, gaming. And, like, you know, collectively, they have some of my favorite songs in gaming. But, the individual games, not so much. Because, like, yeah, they still have good songs, obviously. But, like, having 10 songs out of 100 songs for Xenoblade 1 be really good is not a great average. And then having that apply to the other two games as well is, you know, not great. It's like 10 absolute bangers, but there's like 100 songs in each of those games. So it's like, oh yeah, 10% of their soundtracks are great. You know, but you know, when they're fantastic, they're fantastic. It's not like the music is bad either. Or like any of the songs that aren't fantastic are bad. He resists physical. Goku will not be using physical for this fight. That's annoying. Well, they're not weak to wind. I can tell you that. And they're not weak to fire. I can tell you that. Are they weak to gun? Is this the game telling you that you should use Haru? I'm not gonna give in quite yet. But this might be the game telling me that they're weak to gun because they need to use Haru. Maega? Is that the only anti-hit I have? Wait, fine. You missed! Like 3 of them? Thanks, Morgana. It's not a huge help, but... Oh wait, no, shit, this is all of them. Okay. Oh, that is a huge help. Thanks, Morgana. Maybe I misjudged. Or maybe I treated you too harshly with the whole you suck in the story thing. Oh, more of them. That's awesome. Let's try Light. Actually, let's try Sai, because, again, this might be the game telling me to use Haru, which the answer is no, I will not be using Haru. And there we go. Okay, that answers that question. Oh well. Like, I get it, you know, it's intuitive game design, or, you know, semi-intuitive. You have a new party member, so you're expected to use their element. Fine, I get it. But my new party member also sucks, because she doesn't have Baton Pass, or any of the things that make party members, like, useful in this game. And the only use for her is specifically when I come across enemies that are weak to Psi, which I've already been covering the Joker so far, so I probably already have it. Oh, third round. This is also the boss fight of this dungeon. Is you fight a bunch of guys. Is you fight 15,000 rounds of guys. And it's just as interesting as it looks here. And of course the only two it hit are the only two who I already knocked down. That's awesome. I love this video game. It is a good video game. Is there even any point in fucking hitting him in the fire? I'm just gonna wait until it's Joker's turn again. Oh, guard only works once? That's annoying. Why is Joker's accuracy not reset yet? That's annoying. Fucking finally, am I right? Hey, he finally got Mazayonga. Oh, wind boost. Sure, I'll give it a windbreak. I don't really need it. Heat wave. Heavy all foes. Ooh, that's good. I think I'll just get rid of medium all foes. Nuke break. Sorry to say, Makoto, but you're probably not ever going to be used for that, so pass. Also, I hate how Ryuji in-game acknowledges that that was really easy. So it's like, so Atlas knows that that was really easy, but they still made me do it. That's interesting. It's curious. They knew it was shitty and stupid, but they still made me do it for 3 rounds. That's one thing I like about Royal. Every new member can baton pass as soon as it's introduced to the first floor, or as they join all other active members. That's good. that is a very good thing about Royal. However, I find that very funny because it brings up one of the things that I hear cited about the Persona games a lot. At least the new gen Persona games, which is that like whenever the improved versions come out, they're like always quality of life things that the first game had a problem with. And so a lot of the time I see shit like that and I'm like, so you knew it was a problem, but you only knew it was a problem after the game came out? That kind of stupid bullshit. Which is almost why it feels pointless to buy a Persona game when it first comes out. Because, like, you know, 3 comes out, and then they release 2 extra versions, and it's like, okay, you know, how are they supposed to know? 4 comes out, they release an extra version, and it's like, okay, I guess they couldn't really have known, but, yeah, it's whatever. But then 5 comes out, and, like, the assumption is, oh, they're definitely gonna do another version, right? And lo and behold, another version that fixes the game. And it's like the definitive way to play Persona 5. And then it happens with, there's what else to do. And then, you know, when Persona 6 comes out, is that game gonna sell like shit? Because at this point, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But let's, even in this case, say that fool me twice. Okay, still shame on you, because why would you do that again? And then fool me 3 times. Okay, maybe I should be stopped. Maybe I should stop getting fooled. Fool me 4 times? I don't know if that happens. I don't know if it happens a 4th time, honestly. And like, you know, I know that general audiences are stupid and they'll buy literally anything. And obviously there are gonna be people who will buy both versions, who will know that the second version's coming, but they'll buy both versions anyway because they want to experience the new game as it comes out. You know, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I know that those people will exist, but will Persona 6 sell more copies than 5? Or will it, like, be about even? Because for all the new fans of Persona that got into 5 that will buy 6 day one, there are all the old fans of Persona that know that a new version's gonna come eventually. Because, like, at least Kingdom Hearts got on the DLC train and said, yeah, maybe we should stop doing new versions and just release another game. Or release DLC for the game that already came out. They didn't do a 3 final mix, they just said, okay, now here's 3 DLC. And I'm wondering when Persona's gonna get on that train. Because, you know, the hope is... You piece of shit. Because, you know, the hope is by Persona 6, they'll be on it. But will they? Well, will they be on it or what? You hope they will, but no, I have to leave this one open. This is another one of those things in Persona 5 that, like, I heard a lot about before I actually played the game. Sorry, a lot. Oh man, this cough is fucking me up. But so yeah, this whole section is the one that I heard of a lot before I played the game, and I assumed it was gonna be way worse than it actually was. But no, this is like whatever. Because as far as I'm concerned with this section, it's really just as easy as every time you find a switch, press it. If it lets you go forward, keep going. If it doesn't let you go forward, unpress it and then go forward. Whatever forward might be for you in that specific situation. Hey, look at that, epic critical hit. I wish I could see what Arcana was. A lot of cash. I wish I could see what Arcana or Persona was before I asked them to join me. Not that it particularly matters. I'm on New Game Plus. Any Arcana that I need, I can just buy. But think about it. What if, you know? The Mega Man 2 medley is so fucking good. It was so good they used it as the trailer for his Smash 4. Or they used this music for a Smash 4 trailer. Because they were like, wait a minute, Mega Man 2 music goes fucking hard. What if we remix the music with a fucking bangin' rock theme? and just make it really good. And then boom. We have the Mega Man 2 medley from Super Smash Bros. 4. Give me the money. That's bad. It's like $9. Well, like, this is what I mean when I say this puzzle is like really simple. It's, can you go forward? Then press the button. And keep pressing the button until you can go forward. It's like, can you go forward? Nope. Can you go forward? Nope. Press the button. Hey, a new way I can go. Time to go forward. Well, going backwards would be pointless, so I'm gonna go forward. Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of the puzzle. Calling it a puzzle kind of doesn't even apply. Even the characters in game say it was simple. So why does everyone complain about this part? I don't get it. Oh right, the second part. Forgot about that. Alright, gotta take a break here for a second, because I definitely thought this was gonna be... Either I was going to hit the halfway point of the dungeon, or I was going to be done with the dungeon within like 3 hours, but I also had to start the stream late for fucking reasons, so let me do this real quick, and then I'll get right back to you guys. Unless, of course, anyone has any questions for me, in which case I'd be happy to answer them while I do this. But I'm putting up the "We'll be right back" screen because the game isn't getting played, so it seems a bit unfair, you know? This is Jet Set Radio music that's in... It's not like an All-Stars Racing. It's not like an All-Stars Racing Transformed. Really good soundtrack. If only they kept making this series instead of trying to do fucking Team Sonic Racing. It honestly annoys me that it annoys me that they went with Team Sonic Racing as opposed to another All-Stars game. Because the All-Stars Racing games are, like, pretty good, and they're cool because they're crossovers. And Team Sonic Racing was Sonic characters with terrible new voice actors. Fucking the Sonic series is addicted to constantly changing the voices for the characters. Silver is voiced by Meliodas. Silver is voiced by Meliodas now. Which I say now, but like, has he voiced Silver in anything else? Which granted, you know, the Silver hasn't been in anything else aside from like Team Sonic Racing, I don't think. So I don't know when he'd even get the chance to voice Silver, but if you ask me, that itself is its own problem because Silver's a cool character, but they never fucking put him in anything because he's constantly scarred by the memory of 06, I think. I have to assume that's the reason they don't put Silver in anything. Because otherwise, what reason would you have to ever not put your psychic character in like everything you make? Silver's fucking awesome. His power set is cool. Bryce Papenbrook, that's his name. Fucking Christ. Bryce Papenbrook is Meliodas? That's sad. Sonic. What seems Sonic Racing? Oh, it's not. Why is it just called Sonic Racing? What the hell? Oh, wait. There's a mobile game. It's called Sonic Racing. That's unfortunate. Why isn't Team Sonic Racing here on this list though? So that's weird. Why? Yeah, no, he hasn't really been in anything. It doesn't seem like. They also didn't list Team Sonic Racing, so I don't fucking. Oh no, it's in order by like game series. That's strange. Yeah, and the last thing he was on was Team Sonic Racing, which is fucking unfortunate because it's Team Sonic Racing. But anyway, back to the video game. I believe I already saved, but just in case, you never know. Alright, so we came in from the elevator, which means it's time to go forward. Don't talk. Okay. I don't know why, but the game, like, stopping for a second gave me the impression they were about to do the fucking classic Persona 5 thing, where the entire cast talks their goddamn ear off. But like, wait a minute, this one seems a little bit more complex than the last one we were in. Joker, do you think you can do— Shut up, just stop talking. Do I have a bit of deep-seated anger when it comes to this game? Kind of. This game irritates me on a fundamental level. Not simply because it's a bad game or anything, because it's not a bad game, like I said before, it's like 6. But because the way this game is talked about is not proportional to how good the game actually is. And so every time I play this game, and I see like something stupid happen, stupid or bad or what have you, in the back of my mind, it always annoys me more than it normally would, because it isn't just me thinking about like, oh, this thing is stupid. It's me thinking about this thing is stupid and everyone likes it for some fucking reason. Which then goes on to infect and color my perception of the entire rest of the game. Which is unfortunate for Persona 5, because it's not fair to the game that my perception of it be colored by a bunch of fucking idiots online. But that's just the way the news goes. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. This is, you know, nowadays, I'm able to separate my hate for Persona 5 from my criticism of Persona 5. Because my criticism of Persona 5 is different from my hate of Persona 5. Okay, so the green one's close behind you. That's awesome, and information I will definitely need to know. And I will not just proceed going forward. Why? Why does it need to be two separate things? Just make it the one thing. There's nothing that... Whatever. Circle punch. Alright, that's... Unfortunately, Joker's the only one that can hit these guys with any status or any super effective, so... We're just gonna be going with raw damage for this one, which is fine by me, because Ryuji has Swift Strike. God damn you, Joker. Fucking Christ, Morgana. You dead? Almost. Go, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Because, like, you know, I came here with the intention of playing a bit of Persona 5 and then moving on to Yozoraing Page 3. But, I was also under the impression that, this palace was going to cut you off at some point before you get to the end. But it appears that I misremembered this palace. And they might just be letting me go straight to the end. Which is fine by me from a gameplay perspective. But, it fucks with my plans just a little bit, you know? Like, oh, here's a button. Time to press it. Like, there's I don't know if there's a single time in this game where you get to a button and you don't press it. Why would I ever get to a button and then not press it? And so, you know, now I'm here and it's like, oh, well, it seems the only way I can go forward is by going forward, so it's time to go forward. See, but then here's where it gets fucked up, because it's like, oh, do you button or do you go forward? And the answer is I go forward, because I don't have to press the button yet. Obviously I don't have to press the button yet, otherwise you wouldn't let me go forward. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, Grondo, what's all these misses? Is this more Sonic All-Stars Racing? Oh, yep, it is. Samba Studios. Should I play the Samba de Amigo? Yeah, Samba de Amigo games. This is a rhetorical question. I don't expect anyone who's watching this stream to actually have played them. I know they're pretty niche. But because I like rhythm games, and clearly Sega has not forgotten about Samba de Amigo since they fucking came out with a new game like recently, which is bizarre, right? See, this is one of the few times where I think you can go forward, but you need to press the button. But in my head, I see it as like, of course I need to press the button, because fucking, you wouldn't have presented me with a button unless I need to go forward. Or unless I needed to go forward. And obviously the green buttons are a different situation, or the green holes are a different situation, because they don't require buttons, they just require you going through them. Perhaps I'm intuiting things about the game that are not necessarily meant to be intuited that easily, but it's just how I view video games. And of course, you know, I wouldn't argue that the game is bad for doing this or anything. And I'm not criticizing the game when I say this puzzle is like, you know, it's simple. I'm criticizing people who complain about it. Man, Ryuji, that was embarrassing. Oh yeah, but like I was saying earlier, I meant to come here and play a bit of P5 and then move on to K3 and if the game kicked me out. But the game did not kick me out. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm even gonna get time to do Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I do need to get up tomorrow at like 11. I did not want to have to, but you know how it is. So like, yeah, you see what I mean? I don't know if I was supposed to be able to intuit which button I was supposed to press and which one I wasn't, but whatever. Is this the end of the palace? Am I finally here? Oh, yeah, like, pretty much. Okay. So I might get a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 in. Because we're basically at the end. Yep, there it goes. But yeah, I'm not gonna get like an hour of Yozora practice in. Really, it's gonna be like 30 minutes, if even. But yeah, no, here it is. We're finally done with the dungeon. just I was complaining about it too. So, but now the complicated question is, when's the next time I'm going to stream? Because I'm probably not going to send the calling card immediately, because there's, like, confidant stuff I'll probably end up doing. If I don't end up doing it, then I'll be right back, obviously. Oh my goodness, hold on. Boy, actual apes in the hallway. And the weird thing is always, like, the people who think they're, like, comedians. For, whatever reason. Or it's like... what's it? What's the classic one? Why am I blanking on this? It's like... built into... Wait, is the palace? Oh, duh. Yeah, no, it's like built into fucking, what's it called? Old media. Like, Back to the Future or whatever. Fully speak, I don't know why I'm making, like, specific phrases now, but, fully speak. What are you, chicken McFly? Stuff like that. And, like, it makes more sense back in the olden times. Well, okay, no, it didn't really make sense then either, but... like, imagine if it did. Like, we pretended that it did. I should say we accepted it back then. It was never good, but we accepted it. Wow, no confidants. That's awesome. I'll figure that out in the next time I play. So yeah, no idea when we'll even be back to do this. I hope it's Sunday, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to play through everything I need to do by Sunday night. Again, you hope, but... okay. So yeah, like I said, that's it for Persona 5. Now it's time for Yozora. However, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get much time in for that. It'll be like 30 minutes at most. And I forgot to turn on my PS4 and open Kingdom Hearts 3, a game that infamously loads very, very quickly. Which is a lie, by the way. I lied. Like a liar does. Let me change to something a little. I do like What You Need. It is a very good song. Oh, what's wrong with PS4 controller? I'm sitting here hammering away at the PS4 controller using my PC to play fucking to play P3 or P5. Secret episode, yeah. And now I get to do the fun job of remembering all my fucking settings. Which, granted, it's like, you know, well, why don't you just go back to the limit cut save file and change the settings there, so that you can have them be different for this? And the answer, because my limit cut settings are different from my Yozora settings. For limit cut, I might want to have magic on one of my shortcuts, you know? I don't have to. But the equipment that I use for one is not the same that I use for the others. You know? I'll keep it all as an the only thing you need to change is change this to a Mega Elixir. And turn off. Where is it? 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 Well, magic block on air combo booster. Rise it. Magic. Increase the damage deal with magic. No. Auto finish. There we go. No, I don't want to save this. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna get saved anyway, so. Okay, shortcut A. So this should be an elixir. This should be a Mega Elixir. That should be Cure, and this should be Kingslayer. Sweet. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm an idiot. Why am I setting a different thing to Kingslayer? Why don't I just set this to the Mega Elixir, and set this to Kingslayer, so I have them all in one thing? Or not fucking... Oops. Actually, should I do Kingslayer or Sea Spectacle? Kingslayer does more damage, but Sea Spectacle keeps you from taking damage, which is the entire point of using a limit. Or, what's it, a summon. It used to be Sea Spectacle. I just gotta remember my actual buttons, because I don't do that. And that should be everything. Yep. And now it's time to fight Yozora. And he's using the Social Inspiration move right after that. Hi. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the game audio, which I really shouldn't, but I want to listen to the music. And while the game audio is useful for fighting Yozora, I doubt this 30-minute play session is gonna be the one where I fucking beat him. So I don't mind sitting this one out. Hit me, assholes! These sisters are just faking you out the whole time. It's annoying. I guess the point and all, but like, why are you such an asshole, Yozora? And now comes the robots. Yep. And the answer is just fly in a really tight circle. Tight circle. Because if you don't get hit like that. Of course it was blocking and dodge. Fuck, don't get up. I'm so close. Aww. Oh, and there goes my hit line. Well, that was fun while it lasted. It wasn't. Like, bro. But this time he will not sour his desperation move. That would be awesome if he didn't do that. Fuck, I keep forgetting you have to delay that one when he does it. Because Yozora, the awesome, sick, and epic friend that he is. No! No! Go up, Zora! Go up! Go up! Fuck off! Would have died if you were a Goop fan. Well, I'm glad you admit that being a Goop fan gets you were killed. While I wait for him to kill me, I'll just change the music. Not that Deck Cleanup is a bad song or anything. But just, you know, there are better ones. That I'm in the mood for, of course. One, two. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ah, I'm not gonna reach that in time. The strat there is I have to. Alright. Yeah, the strat there is I'm supposed to fucking hit him when he does the second little charge up thing. Or at least, you know, attempts to hit him. So I can then block his next attack. But, right, can't block, you have to dodge. But, you know, he spawned pretty far away from me, so. No, dodge, block, 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 dodge. Except, of course, you're still on hit stun, because this game is supposed to have fit. 1, 2. Let's go! No, 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 Sora, you asshole! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Why you take so long to do that? Whatever. I'll save my ultimate form when I can actually hit this asshole. I don't know if it was then, but I was getting tired of looking back and forth to see when was which. Block, 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 bang. Block, 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 bang. Block, 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 bang. Never mind, just to wait for that one. Naturally. Fuck, what? Ah! Second chance. What happened? Bang. What the? I didn't. What happened to my dodge button, bro? Hey, at least he used his most vulnerable attack right off the bat. That's nice. I don't know if I'll call this most vulnerable, but it was nice of him. Sorry, you useless cunt. Dodge, block. Oop. Dodge, block. Did too early. Dodge, block. Fuck me! When is it my turn, man? Oh, wow! Is this the run where I got my Koopa, or I already died and lost my Koopa coin? I actually don't remember. Every time I fucking fight this asshole, the runs start to blend together. As much as I love this remix of song, what's it? I already had What You Need play, so... Ooh, yeah, sure, Tell You Twice Over. I'll take that. Alright. Dodge. Block. 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 Dodge. Block. Fuck, I just early. Let's delay the last one. I was like, hey. What? I What you did? What happened to my block button? Why did you only block some of them and not the rest of them? I'm sorry, I forgot to mute for that one. I already used my Koopa coin, actually. Yeah, this is no point. Sword! Oh, you useless git. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Why do you only do the teleporting attack sometimes? And delay. I was supposed to... Really. Didn't think Final Form's gonna run out, but... That sword! You... It would help if I could fucking see. Alright, now here's the million-dollar question. Will this last me long enough to have MP charge finish? Yes, it will. But here's the real question, will it last long enough for Ultimate Form to be used on the next time I get to attack this asshole? Nope, because I fucked up the thing anyway. That's okay. Just holding it left. Just holding it left. Just never stop holding left. nothing can do. Can do anything. Oh shit, I did not realize he's gonna be vulnerable. Okay, that's fine. It works for me. Am I gonna get ultimate form? Let's go! Nope, get me out of here, 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 get me out of here. Let's go! Dodge spam for the win! Zora, why do you only sometimes do the teleporting attack? What's wrong with you? 1, 2, 3. What's happened to? What's the matter to you? Let's go. God, I wish I could see. Sora, why? Let's go. No! What? Sora! No! I hate you so much, dog. I will say, this is the most consistently I've ever done well against him, because I haven't had to use any of my elixirs yet. That's nice. Three, dodge, and then delay. What? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! No! Sorry! Oh, I hate. What happened? What happened to my dodge? What happened to my dodge? Oh. Alright. If I play my fucking ass off here, I can survive this completely fine. If I play my fucking ass off. Dodge in, dodge out. Dodge in, dodge out. I forgot he doesn't tell her away for that one. Alright, I can live this. 1. No! I forgot the timing. Yeah, remember what I said this like 2 seconds ago about not having to use an elixir? Can I please heal? One, two. 1, 2, 3. Sora hit him? Okay. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care, Sora. Do whatever makes you happy. Desperation move? Here it comes. Alright, now if I make it through this, I'm, like, gooder than gold. In fact, I don't have the mana! I was gonna use fucking Sea Spectacle, but I'm still on MP charge. Whoops. Sea Spectacle, let's go! Oh, alright, Ariel. Alright. Now, this sure is a sea spectacle. Why do I need to summon heal you? What's that about? You know? Maybe I want a little bit of healing every now. Actually, wait, did this heal me? Because I wasn't at full health when I... Because I wasn't at full health when I summoned her, but I was when I did, I think. Also, I'm horribly unobservant. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the elixir. I could try and... I could try and live the MP charge the entire way through that, but not confident enough in my abilities for that. Ooh! Ready for him! Let's go! Alright. Now if I play really well here, I can get a lot of fucking damage in. Keyword, if I play really well here. Because as you can already see, I'm struggling a little bit. Look at that, I fucking planned it so that the Koopa coin would help me. Shit. Okay, but like, what if I survive that though? That would've been based. Alright, yeah, so we're running out of time here. Or I'm running out of time here, so last like 1 or 2 runs and then that's it. Block. Block. Dodge. Block. 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 Dodge. Hesitate. Block. 1, 2. Block the rest. And Sora, get up close, there we go. Independent cuckold, magical cuck holder. Give you the knuckle shoulder. My cock goes through boulders. That's why I flex my boner. I'm hard as nails. Fuck. Adversaries get come. Yep, alright, that's over. So last like 1 run then. Sora? Aw, you useless git. One, 2, 3. He's gonna do the, yeah. Too early. That's not the one I wanted to use. Alright, yeah, no, that run's done for too. If the Koopa coin gets used like basically any time before the first like half of his health, it's basically a dead run. Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna stop after that. Okay. That's annoying. Basically, this entire fucking boss fight is I didn't realize he was gonna keep going after that, or I didn't realize he was gonna stop after that. It's never fucking clear when it's my turn. Dodge. Block. Dodge. Dodge. Block. Too early. Dodge. Block. dash. Boom. Strike. Yeah, we love dodge spam. We love dodge spam. Wait, what? No, almost. That was almost super awesome. Get back here. Two. Block. Let's go. He's making it super easy on me. I probably just jinxed myself, didn't I? Not that I necessarily believe that jinxing exists, but if it did, I certainly didn't do myself any favors by going, oh sweet, he just made it really easy for me. And I choked. Ugh. So yeah, this is gonna be the last run. This is the one I'm actually surviving on. Fuck, I want an ultimate form. One, two, three. Block. Skadoosh. And he does. Nope, that's new. He usually does the fucking triangle move after that, but I guess this time he wants to shake things up. Why did I fire Raza? When was the last time I used a fucking fire spell? Fire Raza. 2, 3. Block. Should we this triangle? Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1. Dude, nope, too early. Every time. I guess you know time for MP charge. Also because he does this, but either way, I don't care. Ah, my fucking hand itches. I have to scratch up my teeth. Sure, I could pause, but that's no fun, is it? Also, I died. What would you... Alright. I don't have a Kupo coin. So whether I survive this run is entirely dependent on if I get lucky. In a sense. Fuck me. Fuck me! I could use Rage Form, but like, would that really have saved me? Because the next stage I was up was the robots, and like the good thing that Rage Form was used for in the Desperation move was getting a lot of damage in when Yozora starts appearing. But you know, he's not there during the robot move, and like the robot move was right after whatever's going on there, so. I forgot this is the last run. Alright. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Yozora is hard, and Persona 5 sucks. That's it. Goodbye.